The White House and the European Union are out with new details of the trade agreement they originally announced nearly a month ago. National correspondent Atra El-Nashar has a look at how it will impact the American economy, as we're also starting to see the real-life impacts of high tariffs.
Thanks.
Thank you, Greg.
Thank you.
President Trump calls it the largest trade deal in history. 3.5 weeks after it was announced, we're learning the actual details of the framework the United States and European Union are agreeing to.
Which is just absolutely epic.
The alternative, a trade war with sky-high tariffs and political escalation, helps no one.
In a joint statement, the U.S. and EU announced that the previously known 15% tariffs on EU goods coming into the U.S. will be the maximum cap on all European products. A major relief for the EU because Trump previously threatened triple-digit tariffs on some of their products.
This is the most favorable trade deal the U.S. has extended to any partner.
The U.S. and EU say they'll work to reduce non-tariff barriers like accepting each other's auto standards to boost transatlantic car sales and address trade barriers for American seafood and agricultural products. The EU also expected to make major investments in the U.S.
We're getting $750 billion worth of LNG purchases. We're getting $600 billion of investment here in the U.S. in our strategic sectors.
The EU never wanted to get into these negotiations, but they are reassuring their citizens they won't be the ones to bear the burden of these 15% tariffs. In this new government Q&A page, saying, for tariffs imposed by the U.S., it is the American importer who pays. And in the end, it is usually the consumers, in this case, U.S. consumers, who will indirectly pay for the tariffs. The White House selling the opposite message to Americans, saying exporters will eat the cost. In newly released notes from the Federal Reserve's latest meeting, some central bankers say they're already seeing some American companies absorb the cost, and others that haven't yet say they plan to. Last week, the president previewing his next round of tariffs to incentivize domestic manufacturing.
Gibson Semiconductors will be setting sometime next week, week after.
In Washington, I'm Atra El-Nashar reporting.